So today I want to speak on owning a business. And I know many people want to own a business, want to be a business owner, but they do not have what it takes. They don't have the work ethic. They don't have the consistency. They don't have the drive. They don't have the networking abilities. They don't have the personality to sell themselves. They don't have the personality to interact with others. All of those things. I'm missing a lot of more characteristics. But in all, that's pretty much the primary ingredients you would need to be a successful business owner, at least to start it up, right? So I'm gonna jump off into it, right? So if you've had a thought or an idea or the drive to become a business owner, or you're in that spot of I'm not getting paid enough from my job to get my house. I want to have total freedom from being employed or being under someone, being told what to do. I have to show up here at this time and leave at this time. I have to ask to go for vacation. I have to ask for sick leave. I have to ask all of these things. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. And I know you want to get out there and start your own thing. And I know you hear it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, social media, period, of all these business owners showing off their wealth, showing off their cars, their airplanes. They get to fly out here for the summer. I just made $30,000 today. I get that. And I know you want to be in that space. But in order to be in that space, man, it's hard work. And it will require change in your character. It will require change in your activities. And it's going to require a lot of discipline. And like I say, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to go down that road, you will not your business will fail. Real talk. I'm gonna jump right into it, right? So I view it like this. If you want to become a business owner, or at least start your business, you have to understand that you have to do everything from the bottom. So when you start your business or you start doing what you're good at or talented at, just know you're the CEO, you're the employee, you're the accountant, you're the janitor, you're the marketer, um, you're the attorney, the legal aspect of it. You're everything. You're starting everything from scratch. You're the graphic designer, you're the promoter. When I tell you you're everything, you are everything. Please just know that you're everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do a slight comparison. An employee versus a business owner. It's literally the same structure, but don't twist my words. It's way harder. It takes way more to be a successful business owner to keep your business running long term versus an employee being long term. But the structure is very similar. Think about it, right? When you become an employee, you put your resume in, you get the interview, and then you start your position. Just know you're starting at the bottom of the barrel. You're not starting at a manager or no. Unless you have experience, that's different. But just follow along with me. Just stay within the lines. If you're a new employee, no experience, you're gonna start at the very bottom. So you're doing all the dirty work. You're doing the excruciating part of the job of your position. You might be getting you're the coffee boy or girl. You have to reply to emails. You're the sweeper at a construction. You got to start out being the broom boy, whatever, cleaning up everybody's mess. In sales, you're doing all of the sales. Like you're doing the hardest part of everything. You're doing the primary duties for that business. And especially nowadays, 2023, 2024, and so on, you might go apply as a office assistant, but your responsibilities might be to take care of the customers, answer all of the calls, uh, shoot out prompt emails, type up this, do that, clean the bathrooms. You might have to clean the windows. You might have to make the coffee for the like. Just know you're gonna be doing everything, right? Same rule applies for the business owner. When you start the business, you don't have no clientele, you have nothing. So you got to start from the bottom. So you got to do everything. You got to get out and get the clientele. You have to be likable. You have to sell whatever, you have to sell yourself, and you have to sell the product or whatever you're selling to be in business. You have to sell that in a professional manner. You have to get your name out there. You have to get a logo done. You have to get a slogan, maybe. You have to, you have to do everything from the bottom. You see where I'm going with the structure? It's similar. You have to start at the bottom. No shortcuts, right? Now, once you get the experience as the employee, right? Your coworkers respect you. Oh man, he's a hard worker. He's consistent. He or she is always on time. Whatever the case may be. And then your employer sees that. Now they're like, man, you're good. I want to move you up to supervisor because you have what it takes to be the supervisor because you've endured all of the positions and all of the bull crap we gave you. Now we're gonna pay you more. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna get easier, but you're moving up the ladder. Same rule apply for being a business owner. Once you get your name out there, once you have a reputable product, people like you, people used to seeing you, they could trust you, you speak articulate, or you have a positive image out there. Now your clientele is starting to grow. Now, guess what? You're going to that next position of I need help because people like me and then they like my product. You heard what I said, right? They like me first and then they like the product, right? So now I got a huge workload that I cannot do by myself anymore. Now I have to figure out, I have to now become the accountant and whatever to hire someone that's not going to bring my business down so I can get more clientele because more is coming, right? More responsibilities. So now you're easing off of the hard, dirty work. You're giving that to the person that's willing to work for you for that pay. So now you can focus on other things that you can do in your business, right? Sounds similar, right? Employee, business owner. Now you get for the employee side, you get to be a supervisor and you can focus on getting more knowledge and understanding of like more of management, more of the business. You get what I'm saying? It's a very similar structure, very different, but just from bare eyes, it's a very similar structure. So that's all I wanted to say about becoming a business owner. Now, for those of you that have it in your heart to become a business owner, let me just back up just a little bit. This is not for everyone. This is not for everyone. Probably the 50 or 60 people that will watch this information probably goes out to maybe 3 or 4 of the people that'll be serious, that'll put in the work and dedication and the consistency to start up the business and do it. Because not everybody is meant to be a business owner because there are steps in life that you have to acquire to even become a business owner. You got to have patience. You can't give up fast. You got to sometimes risk it. The days that you don't feel like being bothered, you might want to go out and be bothered more now because that's your weakness that you have to strengthen. You have to strengthen certain things in your life to overcome those barriers that is halting you in life, right? So this is not for everyone. This is for a very, very small group of people that I'm talking to. The rest, hey man, do what you do. I'm a business owner myself. I am. And let me tell you, it's pretty tough. It is. But just got to keep going, right? Even right now, I'm doing this. I'm a business owner for this. This is not easy. Setting up the lights, setting up the backlight, setting up the green screen, which you guys can't see, but that's a green screen. And now I have a picture behind there to make it look more like make the eyes look better, to make it look better. I'm recording from the phone that I could see here to make everything focus. Like this is hard work and I'm just doing it by myself. But best believe I'm gonna keep on doing this, and but that's neither here or there. I'm just giving you an example of what it takes to become that business owner, right? Now, for those of you who don't have the hard work or the consistency, and I get it, these type of things was not taught in a lot of households. In order to acquire even more advanced messages from this, you got to go take a business class and whatever ceremony, whatever you have to take. But guess what? That's going to require a lot of money. So you got to pay for that knowledge. You got to pay for that person's experience so that way you can excel. I'ma just probably just give it to you for free because my resources and my knowledge is very, very limited when it comes to the business. I'm not all knowing. I'm not gonna pretend like I know like, oh, I'm this business guru. And heck, no. I'm just telling you my experiences and what I see of what it becomes, what it takes to become that business owner, to be a successful business owner, right? So if you don't have that hard work, nobody has ever pushed you, you never pushed yourself. I'm gonna give you a little tip to see if you will be able to transition over, right? If you want to become a business owner and you want to know how it feels and how it takes or what it takes, and by no means this is a substitute, but it's going to give you a general idea of what you would have to do, right? If you've never been a business owner, what you want to do is get a full-time job and then get a part-time job. Where is Mark Ben going with this? Stay with me, stay focused. I'm gonna teach you a little something or two, right? Get you a full-time job and get you a part-time job, right? Stay consistent with both jobs. I don't care what's going on. I don't care or the position is requiring so much time out of your day. I'm being treated unfair. My pay is not what it's supposed to be. Don't complain. Work both of those jobs for the next year, 2 or 3. I know some people are different. They learn faster. They can adapt quicker. If it takes you 6 months, that's fine. If it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever it takes, work those 2 jobs. Make sure it's a full-time and then make sure at least it's a part-time. Now, you can get 2 full-times. That's cool. But at least let that second one be a part-time because most of your day is going to be spent working. I'm telling you, for real, because when you become a business owner, it ain't no vacations and I'm going to, oh, that's it. It's work, 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 work until you get to the point where, okay, now I can relax. It's how it is, right? Now, work that position. Like I say, 6 months, year, 2 years, whatever it takes for you to finally get it, it clicks. It's like, okay, I get it. Now, that full-time job, let it be a full-time, and that part-time, it could be just a regular part-time, or it could be in what you wanted your business to be. If it's baking, if it's cooking, if it's building, if it's repairing, let your part-time be that. Learn as much as you can, do as much as you can. Learn the trade, learn the business, speak to people, market, do whatever you got to do part-time, right? Do it for as long as you can until you get it. And once you get it, trust me, you'll get it. Then, if you have enough money saved up, if it makes sense at that time, all right, now get out on your own and do it. I know there's way more information you would need to know within just quitting your job, quitting everything, and then just doing what you're doing. I know I'm missing a lot of information there, but I'm just trying to give you that basic little push to get out there and get it. But let me tell you though, it's not easy. What you guys seeing right here is the finished product of the video. You guys do not know to buy the lights, set the lights up, put it in a certain angle, get this microphone, get this popper stopper, get this arm that you really can't see to hold the microphone up. The camera is sitting on my desk, but it's on a holster that's clamped to the desk. It's put up to the right position. I got another light back here that's shining on the green screen so that way the background picture could be clear and it's not fuzzy looking. The sharpness, that ain't including the editing, the color grading, rendering the video in its correct format so that way it's clear. The audio, it's not including the software that I'm using for the video and for the audio. It's two different softwares that I'm using. Then I got to transfer the video. Man, it's a lot. And I'm doing it by myself while I'm working the full time. I'm doing this outside of work and everything. So these videos that I give you, it's just not shot on the phone. And I want it to be done right. But that's what it takes. This not including, okay, learning about the hashtags, learning how to make your video pop and make more people be able to see it. I'm still learning that right now. All of that stuff. Reaching out to certain people. Hey, you want to do a podcast? What schedule is best for you? Man, it's a lot. It is a lot. And I have not made not 1 cent off of doing this about a year and a half, 2 years now. Not even 1 cent. Barely starting to get the views that I kind of like, okay, I'm all right with it. But hey, it's tough. But you gotta keep going. But like I said, in order to be a business owner, you gotta have the hard work. That's one part of it. The consistency. Woo, that is a big part of it. You gotta be likable. You have to be likable. You gotta get yourself out there, the image. People have to know you, right? Because think about it. If you're, let's say, I don't know, you are a lawn guy, you cut grass, you're really good at it. Or no, you know what? Let's say you wash cars. You're good at washing cars. You know the chemicals, you know the amount of pressure you need. You know the technical part of the business. And you're really, really, really good at it. But nobody know you? Or if they see you, your appearance is like, I don't trust him in my car. He didn't come off likable. You're not going to get the business. You have to change the way you speak, change the way you look, change the way you act and behave, change who you're around, because now you got to get in business mode. It's different from being, like I say, being an employee versus a business. It's different, but it's the same, but it's different. You got to be likable. Network. Go around places where, that'll help you in your business. But don't be stuck in one position. Move around. You got to get known, network. That's a big one that you have to do too. And be communicative, be outspoken, be aggressive. Learn sales because you have to sell yourself. Learn customer service because it's one thing. One thing is having bad customer service, a nasty attitude. Nobody want to buy nothing from you. And if I get it, if it's not in your character to be going out and being known or whatever, hey man, that's why you got marketing companies and promotions and all of that. You might have to spend $5, $6, $7, $8,000 a month, but they'll be the voice for you. They'll bring the customers to you. Whatever it takes for you to succeed, you'll figure it out. I'm just giving you a small little basic boost stuff. This is what it will take. This is not maybe. This is what it will take to become that business owner. So I hope this video helped y'all. If you have it in your a desire in your heart to do something, whether it's making rugs or coffee mugs or cups or shirts or being a car wash, you want to take it to the next level. Whatever it takes, don't be scared. But just know it's gonna require a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and you will start at the bottom of the barrel. You're not gonna have no money. You're not gonna have no money. All your money is gonna be going into your business. But that's just what it is. Isn't that how an employee starts out? Really start with no money, new employee, new position, raggedy car. You're probably catching a bus. You're going to work this job because you're expecting that you can now make enough money to buy a better car or buy a car, buy a home. Same rule apply. You have to treat that like a business. You got to put your all into it. You got to put your time into it. You got to put your focus into it. Don't let no one distract you. Don't get caught up in the worldly things of, I don't get this position doesn't pay enough. And I should be starting off at 20, 30 an hour. Why am I only starting off at 11 an hour? Well, because you're just starting. You have to work your way up there. And in order to work your way up there to 20, 30, 40, 100,000 or whatever, you have to be consistent, honest, truthful, hardworking, consistent with that company. You have to show that employer that you come in here and you mean business so they can trust you. Because trust me, they've seen other employees, they come and leave. They start out good and then they get sloppy. They're always late, always calling out, and you have to fire them or whatever. They're looking for somebody that's going to be loyal, man. Just stay loyal. Same with business. People want to continually see you. Oh, he does a good job. Every time he does a service for me or her, she's always respectable. He or she is always respectable, kind. They do a very good job every single time. They put their 100% behind it. They messed up my order one time. Oh my God, the customer service was great. They told me to keep that one. They did a whole new thing for like you have to be professional and on point like that for people to trust you and to keep growing. Otherwise, if you stop like an employee, like if a bad employee, I don't like this, I ain't getting no money, and you stop, okay, the business stops. Oh man, the people are mean, they're so cheap, and you quit. All right, well, the world keeps going, the world keeps turning. The world doesn't revolve around your feelings or emotions. Get the emotional crap out of there. Focus on the bigger prize at the end of the tunnel. It's dark now. You know, if you keep walking and keep doing what you got to do, adapting, learning, evolving, you know at the end of the tunnel there's light. You want to see light, right? All right, so screw all the dumb crap. Keep walking. Keep going. At the end of the light, you know there's the light right there. At the end of the tunnel, you know there's the light right there. As long as you know what's at the end, that's going to motivate you to keep going. Now it's different when you're working and all of that, and you just working and you just don't think there's nothing at the end. That's depressing. You're going in a loop. You're just working just to work at that point. But look at the outcome of it. Look at the outcome of it. If you're a business owner, look at the outcome of it. If I keep going, if I keep trying, if I keep believing, if I keep hard working, consistency, I know that I'll go to the next level. Or as an employee, if I keep working hard, I can go up to the next level. I can go to supervisor. I can go to manager. I just have to persevere. And once you have that in your mind and you know there's something at the end, bro, that's motivation that'll keep you going. And like I say, I want to end off with this here. There's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. I know everyone wants to be a business owner. Everybody wants to be a millionaire. But if everyone is a millionaire, everyone can't be a millionaire. It's impossible. You have to have workers. You have to have business owners. You like that. That's just how it works. Now the question is, which one are you? Are you the employee or are you the business owner? Again, I will say, there's nothing wrong with being a 9 to 5 worker. Now, if you want to transition over to be a business owner, that's a whole nother story, and that's a whole nother battle in itself. I'm just keeping it real. But until next time, Marc Ben Media, I'm out. Pow!